Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're gonna specifically talk about Dungeons and Dragons and the Orange Spine Easleys. All right, now what are the Orange Spine Easleys? The Orange Spine Easleys are all hardcover books, and they share specific attributes. Every single Orange Spine Easley shares the same attributes. Okay, one, they are all advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Every single one of them. Okay. The next, they are all hardcovers. These are the traditional size hardcover books that are known for, your traditional core three, the Monster Manual, the DMG, and the PHP. They're hardcover books. They share that classic Dungeons & Dragons book size, and they are hardcover, unlike modules, which are softcover. So they all have the orange spine. This is very important, okay? They all have this orange spine, and the orange spine makes it incredibly clear what is on, specifically, who made it, TSR, who wrote the book, right, who is the primary writer on the book, and what portion of functionality within Dungeons & Dragons makes. And it's really important because the orange spines, they're completely orange. They're incredibly visible, right? So they stand out on a bookshelf. But they don't match the back or the front. The back or the front are these incredibly ornate, colorful illustrations, right? Now, let's talk about those illustrations. Every single cover on the Orange Spine Easleys was done by the famous artist, Jeff Easley. And these covers are incredibly important. One, they're all in the same style, Jeff Easley style. They're all very clear, right? So he had a beautiful painting style. It was very clear. You could tell exactly what was on the cover, but they were very fantasy based, right? And they really evoked the imagination, right? But there's a uniform style. There's a uniform scale. There's a uniform visual message that is being told that is unified across every single Orange Spine Easleys. Okay? They are all Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, and they are all Dungeons & Dragons 1E. 1E, right? Of course, right now we're up to 5E. These were all Dungeons & Dragons 1E. Okay? All right, so let's talk about what the Orange Spine Easleys are. What 12 books are they? Okay, so the Orange Spine Easleys specifically, okay, they're broken up into two groupings. The Orange Spine Gygaxians, that's all the Orange Spine books that were written by Gary Gygax, and the Orange Spine Myriads. The Orange Spine Myriads were written by a myriad of authors, right? There's at least like 6 other authors that wrote the other 6 Orange Spine books, all right? So let's talk through the Orange Spine Gygaxians and then the Orange Spine Myriads, and all together they formulate the Orange Spine Easleys, right? So Orange Spine Gygaxian is a subset of Orange Spine Easley. Orange Spine Myriads is a subset of Orange Spine Easleys. All right. So what are they? Let's talk about the Orange Spine Gygaxians. The classic 3. You get the Orange Spine Monster Manual, PHP, and Dungeon Master Guide. Okay. Gary Gygax wrote one Orange Spine setting, which was Oriental Adventures. Right. Very, very interesting. He also wrote Orange Spine Unearthed. Okay, so you have the Unearthed. In addition to that, he also did the Orange Spine Monster Manual 2. Okay, all right. So there you go. That is all the Orange Spine Gygaxians. Let's talk about those Orange Spine Myriads, right? So what were the Orange Spine Myriads? Well, the Orange Spine Myriads had 2 settings, right? They had Dragonlance and Greyhawk. Okay, so those 2 books are in there. It also had 2 survival guides. Okay, what were the survival guides? It was the Dungeon Survival Guide and the Wilderness Survival Guide. In addition to that, you also had 2 more books. The first was Legends and Lores. Legends and Lores was deities and demigods previously, but in the Orange Spine, it's called Legends and Lore. And the last of the Orange Spine Myriad, right, was specifically Manual of the Planes, right? So Manual of the Planes is the last of the Orange Spine Myriads. The Orange Spine Easleys, right? These 12 books are incredibly important in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. They're incredibly important in the history of America, as D&D is an American element. They're incredibly important in the history of publication. They're some of the most important books ever published, right? Because they really changed what books were used for, because each one of them is a vector for art, a vector for literature, and a vector for games, right? So the Orange Spine Easleys are truly incredible books, and they are really a unique subset of all the Dungeons and Dragons hardcovers, and the way that they are unified is truly unique and special. And it's just a really important subset, and it should be recognized for what it is. And I really very much thank you today for letting me talk to you about the Orange Spine Easleys. I would love to hear your experience with the Orange Spine Easleys. Do you have a full collection of them? Do you remember playing with them? What's your favorite among the Orange Spine Easleys? Please let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.